Hey everyone, Tia here, and today, welcome to day 4 of 12 Days of Christmas. This was supposed to be uploaded yesterday, but I missed it, so here it is today. After speaking with a few people today about Instagram and about editing and about how long does it take to become good, quote unquote, I thought I would look back into what I was making 4 years ago and what I am making now, because sorry for the sound, I completely forgot about the mic. I've been getting a lot of messages of people thinking that they can start today and a month from now they will be pros and they will be earning like 100k like a year, and that's not realistic. And that's the other thing that it's really bugging my mind. It's people thinking that this is just a quick thing to learn and it's quick to understand how to make everything that you see on Instagram, and it's not. So today I wanted to show you, where is it? Okay, the few first few no, this is quite a lot. A lot of my work when I started messing with Photoshop when I was playing a game called Omerta. It was a mafia kind of themed game, and I saw that a lot of people wanted to deck out their profiles. Like it was a thing. People would create images for their families in game and stuff like that. It's a full video on itself, but I started there, and according to Photobucket, I'm sure this is not the first ever Photobucket I had, but according to Photobucket, these were the type of things I was doing when I started. And this is ugly. Photobucket sucked back then, it sucks now. But yeah, everything you see is probably copyrighted. I couldn't use any of it, but I was 12, and so there's that. Like, for sure this was copyrighted. Like, this needs to be someone's art, and I just stole it because I didn't know better. It's bad. This was supposed to be my website. Like, what? This is bad. This is straight up bad. Even though it's bad, I started to improve a bit. Oh my god, I made a tutorial. I thought I was good enough to make a tutorial, bitch. Where? But yeah, apparently I made a tutorial. There's something I didn't remember. Okay, please load. I started exploring Photoshop. I was probably around 12 here, I'm guessing. Basically, yeah. I don't quite remember. Is there a way for me to find out when I uploaded anything? Like, I did this for 2 years, so 12 to 14. Stopped from 14 up to 16-ish, I think, because I remember the game kind of died for a bit, so I stopped doing whatever this is. And I found out there was this whole bunch of communities called GFX, and they had forums. I don't know, but yeah, they had all types of websites where you could show off whatever you were doing, and people would critique your work, people would bash your work. It was fun, kind of. I don't know. Okay, this is from 2007. This is from the game, and this is from 2007, so 11 years ago. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I started 11 years ago, and wow, this is amazing. Nope. God, that's bad. Oh my god. I started going to these forums where people would be sharing their images, their work, and I started doing something that it's called signatures. So let's go to DeviantArt, and signatures. I think that's how you say it. So yeah, I would make these types of images where you would have like a subject and then you create something that looks good. It doesn't need to make sense, it just needs to look good. Maybe, oh, I kind of remember that. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, that was my account before. Okay, let's see my amazing gallery. Okay, so apparently I have these three. So while editing, I noticed there was another image on the search, like this search. Let's just go there. Okay, so this search for chronic, and I saw this image that I missed on the first try. But yeah, I saw this after. This is from 2009, and this is another account of mine. And yeah, this is a more recent quote unquote account. And apparently, I had a forum myself. So there's that too. I had friends. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see the work. Okay, so what the fuck is this? Oh, this is a commission. Someone paid for this. I don't know who, but yeah, someone paid for this. Sorry. Okay, this was another website I was making for myself. So there's that too. This is a tutorial. Okay, so use this stock and do this. Oh my god, this is so bad. Jesus Christ. Okay, and let's go. Okay, these are the ones that were on Photobucket. Let's see the whole gallery. Oh, some nudies right here. Okay, that's drawn. Okay. Oh god. Oh shit. You were risque. Okay. Yeah, there's not much more. Okay, there's another tutorial here. No rip. Rip means don't. I think it was like don't steal or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, like this is kind of okay. I guess I don't know. But yeah, oh, ugly motherfucker. Okay, yeah, I wanted to share this. Okay, bye. So yeah, this is a signature, a tag, whatever you want to call it, and you would share a bunch of these every day, and people would critique it and send you feedback. And it was amazing at the time. It was amazing. These are the things I remember seeing when I was using those forums. But after that, the forums died because everything dies one day. And yeah, I kind of fell out of it. And I started going to high school and studied arts. And I had drawing classes, I had history classes, geometry classes. I had a bunch of art related classes. And it was all like traditional art. After a few years, I started doing photography, and this is the first shot I did where I liked it, and I didn't know why, because I didn't understand, and I still don't quite understand how everything works. But yeah, I did that, and then after that, I started doing a bunch of photos like this. This is from the same year, but with a mirrorless camera. And then I bought a Canon camera, and then I started doing photos like these, and I thought it was amazing, and I thought I was one of the best. But like, come on, it's I still love a lot of these photos. Like, I love this photo. I love this photo. I love a lot of them, but they are not amazing. They are not like the best of the best. I think I needed to fail a lot to understand why. Because, like with like this photo, this is the first edit I did of it, and this is a recent one I did. it's the same day. This is frame 1 and this is frame 2. Like, the difference, it's what every person needs to understand. Like, you evolve. There is no quick way to get good. There is no quick way to create whatever you want to create. You need to explore everything. You need to work hard, and you eventually get there. And now we go to this year and me starting with manipulation. Photo manipulation. Do you like me? Do you like how I say manipulation? Yeah, this was the first photo where I tried to make some type of edit where it would be obvious it was an edit. So here I did this, and obviously I edited before. Like, I have had it edited a bunch of pictures before, but this was the first one I did it where you would look at it and you would know, like, this is not real. And that was the start. After this, I started doing things like this. That now, looking back, it's fucking ugly. This took me, I think, 4 hours to make. And this one, I still like the concept. Don't get me wrong. Like, I really like the concept, and I like the fact that I've taken all of these shots to create this image. But all of the things that are wrong with it, like, what the frick is that? Like, how? The cuts are wrong. The way that this is sharpened and this is also sharpened, and this is. But then there's no depth of field. It's bad. It's bad. But at the time, I really thought it was good. I really thought this was the best thing I could do. The thing is, when you spend 2.5 months creating images every single day, besides that, those 5 days I took off, you start improving and you start doing better things. So after this, we evolved to this, and this one was a really cool one because this was the first video I did on editing, and I love it. It's what I wanted to always create. Like, I've always thought, how can I create things that don't exist? And I would see all of these digital artists creating I would see digital artists creating fantasy worlds that I just wonder, how the hell can they do that? How can I create that too? And I never understood how to do it. And a few years later, after the first month of every single day creating an image, I create this, and it looks real to me. I know it isn't. I know where the mishaps are. I know where all the flaws are, but it looks real. And that was my goal, to create a fantasy world that looked real. And then after this, we create this. And this was and is one of my favorite images so far. It's not perfect. It's not near perfect. But it was the first image that I created that it felt like it could be real. You know what I mean? This is fantasy. We all know this could never happen. At least we hope it can. It can't, but it kind of looks like something that could exist. It looks real. And to make something like this real, it's easier, for me at least. But making something like this look kind of real, that was my goal for years, since I was 12. And after 12 years, I made it. And from this, we go to these two. That's my brother. But yeah, let me finish first. So we go to these two. This was yesterday's image, and this was 2-3 days ago. This is insane to me, because I made this. I know I did, but this looks real. To me, at least, this looks... The images look like they belong where they are, and they could exist, and that's insane. But if you compare that to that, like, come on, this sucks. I know, but it was amazing at the time, and that's the process. That's what you need to have to go anywhere. Like, come on, look at these two on the right, comparing to that. It's not the same thing. When you DM me asking, how long does it take to get an image done? It takes 12 years. Going through a bunch of random things that I thought I wanted to do to end up here. And I like it. I like the fact that I had to. And I really hope you do too, because it's an amazing process of seeing your work progress, because you will see how things that you loved and you thought, this is amazing, or not, but for you it was. It's almost like watching a kid's show when you are an adult. It looks like shit, but you loved it. So yeah, there's that. I know, this is a weird one, but I hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you tomorrow with day 5. That's actually day 6, but who knows?